Well, yeah. Well, as you can tell, we weren't going to go on at all tonight, but we wanted to just, see how this platform works. And I wanted to make sure all the equipment works for tomorrow for, when we have our guest on, just to make sure everything's working. Because, hey, thank God for surplus stores. Recycle places. There's a place up here near Tacoma that's a recycle place of computer stuff. And, this is the places that big corporations, have brand new or used equipment, and they just like, hey, we don't want it no more. They give it to this recycle place, and they either destroy them or they recycle them and sell them. And I got this little PC from Dell. It's like a Oppa Tech, 160. This thing is like really micro, small, and it's working good for my sound effects, so I'm really happy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty small, but how much do you pay for it?
No, that's beside the point. I got a brand new monitor. I got this sucker, a brand new keyboard, and a mouse, like $50.
Well, that's not bad. Just for surfing the web.
Anyway, Kevin, has anybody told you need to talk 3 inches away from the microphone, not a foot? People won't hear you.
I'm doing my best here.
Yeah.
And
well, you see me? I'm like, with mine. Mm-hmm. So anyway, hey, we're going to sign off anyway tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow with our guests, and we'll be on from 7 to 9. And I hope everybody's going to have a great evening. Sit back, have a dark beer or even a martini or a glass of wine and just relax. Put your feet up. I know tomorrow's the middle of the work week, so, just take it easy and chill out tonight. And let us know how this platform is working over our other platform, because I'm just kind of curious. The other one, we have our own server, our own network, and it goes strictly through us. This one here, I'm going through a second party, and I'm just curious how it's sounding.
Well, question. What were we supposed to talk about tonight with the guest?
Tonight we were going to talk about children, the paranormal, reincarnation, paranormal effects and stuff like that.
Well, we can talk about reincarnation for a little bit.
Oh, I don't.
If you want.
Not really. I'd rather save it for tomorrow with our guest.
Okay.
Okay, so, hey, everybody, I just want you guys to have a good evening and stay out of trouble if you can, because if you don't, you know what can happen. Hey, also, I'm looking for vampire hunters, so if there's any vampire hunters out there.
Or zombie hunters.
Yeah, give us a call. Or don't give us a call, but email us at motorcycletalkbygary@gmail.com. That's motorcycletalkbygary@gmail.com, or you can go on Facebook
or go on our website
and contact me personally on my own page, or you can go on to the fan page that Pam runs for the show, and then if not that, then the group Night Dreams Talk Radio. So
how about just go to www.nightdreamstalkradio.com and check us out there.
Yeah, hey, and if there's anybody out there with a small business that wants to be heard, and get extra business, we got great rates on advertising.
And a lot of listeners, too.
Yeah, we're heard in 116 countries. Thousands of people a week are listening to me and him, Kevin, and it's growing, and it's growing, and it's growing. So
and we love it.
Yeah,
and that's awesome.
I love it. But we're looking for 1 or 2 sponsors, because I want to have content. I don't want to have. Listen, Kevin, I don't want to have a ton of advertisers. I don't want that. I'd rather have 1 or 2 advertisers on the show and keep it where we have content, okay? I'd rather have 58 minutes or 59 minutes of talking to a guest than 45 minutes talking to a guest each hour. I just can't see having a ton of commercials. I won't do that. Another thing, I am trying to do our talk show, like the 80s and 90s talk shows, paranormal the way it should be, not the way it is nowadays. Tonight, we were just joking around because we had nothing planned, really. Well, what we did have planned kind of fell through. So, and plus, like I said, I've been all night long, and then most of the day working to make sure this thing is now up and running the way it's supposed to be. So that's where I've been at.
Yeah, also, contact me at Kevin Anderson 486 at gmail.com. Again, that's Kevin Anderson 486 at gmail.com. Now email me for topics about how to make money or about paranormal, aliens, or just random stuff like that. If you got content about stuff and you want to get that stuff out and you want me to talk about that stuff on the radio or on a podcast, send it to me through email, and I'll be happy to think of something and speak it out.
Yeah, he has his own little podcast up on Spreaker, under Kevin. So, check it out. He has some really good content. So, anyway, we're going to get out of here. Everybody, you have a good evening and stay out of trouble.
With a little imagination, you should be able to envision the torches and hear the screams that echoed through here. Those recorded screams of the barracks.
Everybody have a great night.